Hello, YouTube. It's the Marketplace Addicts Anonymous weekly meeting. I'm Brandon. I'm a marketplace addict. I was very close to relapsing this week. You guys may not know this, but I have quite a few vehicles, and all of them are older and unreliable to a certain extent. They all have issues with them. So I was at a point last week where uh, three vehicles that I rotate daily driving, all of them had something going on with them. So I was pretty frustrated and I was on a search. I was about ready to buy something, but I didn't. And I bid on something on Bring a Trailer too, and I was winning for like 3 hours and I was kind of scared and excited. But I was prepared to buy it if I had to. All right. We got somebody else with us tonight.
Very nice. I'm Dillon. I'm also a Marketplace Addict Anonymous, currently clean. However, I have a planned relapse
A planned
with
relapse.
Christmas. I found a already paint matched bumper with the lip I want on it for my Integra up in it's just north of New York City. So we're already going there for Christmas. So I've already messaged a guy. If he's still got it in 2 weeks, then she's all mine. I just gotta go up there and bring it back.
I got an Integra saved right now in my marketplace. I might have to pull it up.
All
A
right.
planned relapse. Does your sponsor know about this?
He does now.
Okay. Um, so we're back to the categories. Didn't have TJ with us tonight, so we're going to go back to where we picked the categories and we found things ahead of time. And I think Dylan knows what the categories are. So if he wants to,
Yep, I've got my list up. So, do you want to start with the weirdest clothing item first, or do you want to save the weirdest items for the end?
let's start with the weird item. We're always doing
Start with
it.
the banger. All right.
Let's
So
start with.
I'll go ahead and start mine.
Okay, I don't know if it's a banger, but
Think you're gonna appreciate it. We got a signed Ray Finkel jersey.
Ray Finkel from Ace Ventura. Wow. So who signed
Einhorn
it?
is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
Laces out.
If
That's
I had
pretty
four
awesome.
hundred dollars to burn, absolutely would buy this.
You would?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
This is like the perfect amount of weird to go up with all the other bullshit I have on my wall.
Yeah. There's a guy at work that wears a jersey this time of year. It's a Blackhawks jersey that has Griswold on the back. I love that too.
Yes.
It's like
So we're doing
Christmas.
a typical Christmas sweater party for work this year. And I bought this sweater probably 3 years ago and have not had a chance to wear it. But it's like the Die Hard ripoff. Ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun written in blood.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
I'm super excited to finally to get to wear that one.
All right, my dog's trying to join the video with me on here. All right. Gosh, I got a couple to choose from. The one that I wanted disappeared. I think it was due to inappropriate content, but it was a Kawasaki motorcycle jacket, leather, and that wasn't the weirdness. It was an older woman, couldn't see her face, but you could tell by her neck. I want to tell a woman's age, look at their neck and elbows, is what I always say. Um, that'll tell the true tale about how old they are. But she had the jacket on, nothing underneath, unzipped, large amount of cleavage, very, very gifted woman in that department for an older lady. And so, yeah, it wasn't the item, but it was the presentation of the item. But it disappeared on me, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with an alternative here, which is panties with built-in camel toe concealing.
Okay.
I heard,
Dawn Nugent.
I
Okay.
heard, I heard this, and then this is what I was really looking for because I thought weird clothing item. Uh, I was thinking about, I thought there was one that makes it look like you have a bush now, or makes it look like you have a camel toe, but they're fake. I was hoping to find something like that, but yeah, I didn't. This is the best I could do because
Huh.
my main choice. went away. But I did also have as an alternative this $1,000 mink bomber jacket. Orange
Okay.
Wise paid $2,000. Kind of weird, but
See, I get better results if I just let them find me. Like when I seek them, I usually don't find anything that good. But
yeah,
every once in a while, something will just like be right there, first item when I open it up for the day, and I'm just like, this is it.
that's what the Kawasaki jacket was. I didn't have the good clothing item, and that one just popped right up in there.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's because I'm looking for weird clothing or I'm looking for older women online.
Both.
Both, probably both.
Older women in weird clothing.
Older women in weird clothing.
All
Uh,
right. Next, I've got car that won't hold value that is currently over $30,000.
okay.
And I think you're going to be a little surprised by my pick for this one.
Ah, this one was hard because I was looking for uh, stuff that I like, and the stuff that I like mostly holds its value.
All right. 2025 Honda Civic Type R. Um, this isn't going to hold value where it's at now because it's a used 25, 3,400 miles on it, just about 35, over MSRP. These cars aren't terribly rare like they were the first couple years they were coming out. They're pretty accessible now, and if the FL5s are doing anything like my generation Type Rs are doing, the FK8, let's see, my car's a 2019, so fast forward 5, 6 years, you can find these cars for half of this now. So I think within the next 5 or so years, this chassis model is going to do the same, and then mine's eventually going to fall even less than that. So just based on trends, Hondas like they run forever, but as far as like holding value, doesn't really happen until they start getting to like 30 plus years old,
Yeah.
which you're going to see that come back in one of the later categories. So
Okay. Well, uh, speaking of that, I think this is along lines, and we've brought up somehow this car showed up in almost every video in some form, so you're gonna know what it is. But I
there's
found
only there's two it could be. So
so I found this
yep.
80. So going back, it's not quite 30 years, but going back how then Hondas will appreciate when they get older. And granted, this one only has 800 miles, which is insane. But yeah, $80,000. Super clean. So this is not my pick because this is not going to go down. Just drove off the showroom floor. But my pick is going to be because all Stellantis stuff is going to depreciate. Not torn it because who the hell wants one of these things?
I have yet to actually see one of these cars in real life.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
know they're for sale. I just haven't seen any on the road ever.
I've seen one or two on the road and not the RT trim package, but I think they have uh hybrid and electric or a hybrid and just gas. I don't know. I think there's more than one configuration. But anyway, I'm sure they're total junk. And I can't imagine that it will not fall like a meteor.
Right.
So yeah.
Unfortunately, the front runner we're looking at for our current SUV selection only has a hybrid option, but for what the car is after test driving it, I think it's personally worth it. So
Yeah. What is it?
the Mazda CX-90.
Ooh. Yeah.
So reasons I'm drawn to it. So test driving it, it has an electric rack. It's not hydraulic, but it feels hydraulic. As you turn the wheel, it has natural heft that gets added to it. It's not super artificially heavy or super numb, like there's nothing there. It feels like a real hydraulic steering rack. Um, it is a twin turbo inline six. So if you get the more base model versions, it's good for 280 horsepower on 87 octane. If you get the higher trim models, it's good for, I believe it's 340 horsepower on premium.
Wow.
Um, 8-speed torque converted transmission. It's not a DCT, and it is built off of a rear wheel drive architecture. So just kind of hit everything like I want the Lexus GX 460,
Yeah,
but the ones in condition I feel like would be worth the money to spend are out of our budget. So
yeah. Yeah, this would be fun. Something you could go out, toss it around a little bit. Couldn't do that in the GX too much.
oh yeah, those do 0 to 60 eventually. This has like I think around a 6 second 0 to 60.
Yeah, I've heard good
Like
things.
Mazda built an SUV for drivers.
I've heard that about even the smaller CX models that the way that they handle and steer,
Yeah.
it's just they're great. I
I
mean,
never thought outside of an RX-7 I would ever actually entertain a Mazda, but here I am.
I think Mazda's that good sweet spot in between like higher end luxury brands and then like basic shit, like
Yeah.
your RAV4s or Highlanders or whatever. And then, but but they're almost on that level of niceness in the build quality, materials, interior look and all that. They seem kind of luxury.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing too, is like the interior itself was very nice. Like the leather didn't feel cheap and plasticky. It felt like good quality leather. There's not a over usage of piano black that's just going to scratch and fade. It felt like a very well put together car.
I think it's a good choice. Yeah.
So we'll
I
see what
thought
happens.
I thought the CX-50 has like a Toyota engine in it or something, or one of them. The 50 or the
Um,
30, one of them I thought had a Toyota engine for some reason. I don't know why. I thought I heard that. Maybe I'm off.
I
Oh,
don't know. The only other one I looked at is the 70, which is the exact same vehicle without a third row.
hmm.
So, but we want a third row. We want the captain's seats for the second row. So
Yeah.
it's our current front runner, and especially like bang for your buck versus everything else in the category. It punches way above its weight class. It punches probably at like BMW X5 type performance and quality.
Yeah.
Reliability, they just came out in 2024, so actual long-term reliability is still kind of in the air. But I think if we get a CPO and it's also only going to be driven when our soon-to-be son is here, we'll be able to keep the miles low and still keep it within warranty if something were to happen or a recall comes out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Twin turbo straight six. That's cool.
yeah.
You don't see that. I mean, straight six
Yeah.
is not anything but BMWs.
I was just like, all right, new SUV, what engine are we putting in it? Let's make our own 2J. It's like,
Yeah, let's do it. All right, sweet. What's the next category?
all right, cars that will appreciate sub $10,000.
I got a decent one. Got a decent one, I think.
This is a car that if my Integra were in better shape and I had not already made a deal that I would never sell it while the dude is still alive, I would be trading it for this.
Ooh,
89 Civic Si with a B16A already on TE37s. Extremely clean, especially being a Northeast car and being from 1989. Um, just like with every other golden era Honda, so for example, my 90 hatch I had, so it was the same body style as this. I paid $2,000 for that in 2009. It had 260,000 miles on it, 5-speed, ran perfectly. So now that this is already swapped, it's extremely clean and it's 5,500. I think these are going to start going up. The golden era Hondas, like everything after this generation up until about the early 2000s, is already increasing in price astronomically. So I think once the market for those hits its high point and just kind of levels off there, everything older and newer than that is going to start to come up with them as well. Probably not as high as like the EG, the EK, and the DC series Civics and Integras, but this generation I think will, and then possibly like the ninth generation SIs and like the TSX right now is actually starting to come up quite a bit as well. People are finally starting to figure out what those cars are and what they're capable of. So people are paying good money for them, especially very clean ones.
yeah. Did they come out? as an SI from the factory in this year?
Yeah, so the SI for this one, it was just a dual overhead cam 1.6 or 1.5, no VTEC. Um, produced maybe a whopping 95 horsepower.
Oh,
So the engine that's in it, the B16A, did come in the Japanese SIR of this chassis. So it's a Japanese period correct engine for the car. Just we never got it in the States.
yeah, that's a cool little build. That 5,500, yeah, hell yeah. I might
Yeah,
become Virginia.
absolutely. This would be a fantastic tail of the Dragon car too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got like 160 horsepower, probably weighs somewhere in the 22 to 2,500 pound range. It'll get 30 miles to the gallon on the highway driving there, and then you can just rip it all day.
All right. Hopefully I'll see it
I,
next
that
year.
is that is the one car in my entire life that I regret selling was that Civic.
All right. Well, let's show my pick here. I think these are bound to go up in value
Yeah.
because 5,500, you get a mid-engine Toyota product. I get they're only convertibles. Some people don't like convertibles, but it's a good car. I considered these uh when I bought the Porsche. It just I could have got more for my money, but you know, I've always loved Porsche, so that sealed the deal. But I mean, 5,500, hell yeah. Uh,
But when I bought my Evo, I wish I'd been more patient because my short list was an Evo, a E92 M3, an S2000, or this generation or the generation before called the SW20.
mhm.
I found a couple, but the SW20 specifically I wanted a slick top, and those are extremely hard to find. And it's also crazy. So this is $5,500 there in Missouri. Here where I'm at, these are usually selling closer to around the $10,000 range for probably about the same car.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy just seeing difference in market, how that can affect a car's asking price and value.
I like the AW11's the best look wise,
So
but
that was one of the
SW20 is good
sports
too.
cars I ever rode in. Childhood friends, their dad had the supercharged AW11, and he took me for a ride in that, and that was, I mean,
That-
I was probably 10 years old, but that thing felt like a rocket ship to me.
You don't know how much that one drive formed your life.
Yeah, absolutely. That and then the second one was my cousin had a DC Integra, but he had a B20 high compression non-VTEC B20 in it. And that was the one that really like set me onto the trajectory of JDM hot boy stuff. Um,
Did you say something about TSX?
yes.
Okay, I saved this one the other day, potentially for me. I need your opinion on it.
Okay.
6 speed.
TSX Type S has lip kit, 100% stock, placed air filter, timing chain, UAC system, brand new compressor condenser, 217, 6K. Hmm. I would ask him if he has documentation for all that stuff he did, mainly the timing chain.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. Go back 2 pictures. I want to see the side profile with the sunlight on it. One more. Trying to see if there's any mismatched paintwork, but I'm not seeing any.
I mean, it looks pretty good for
It,
6,000.
yeah,
Just a little daily to, something if my other three cars that I drive.
I would say if he doesn't have documentation for the timing chain, or I mean, if he did it himself, at least have him show you the receipt he did it. If all of he's saying that's done with it and updated checks out, I would say that's a pretty fair price already. If he doesn't have documentation to prove any of that's done, then I'd say 4 to 45.
Hmm. All right, cool. I don't need to buy it, but yeah, I always consider it.
I mean, it'd be a fun car.
Yeah, 6,000
Yeah,
bucks.
it's essentially a four-door RSX Type S with an extra zero point 0.4 liters of displacement. So you have torque, but you lose a little bit of the top end.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a cool little sleeper.
Oh,
Something.
absolutely. You throw a Kraftwerk supercharger on there, put it on corn, you can push 400 wheel on that easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey,
All right,
you're not talking me out of it here, buddy.
I'm trying to. All right, next is a performance car that screams you don't know anything for under $20,000 and it can already be modified. And
Okay.
this one is, and it is done terribly, which is why I picked it.
I didn't know where to go with this necessarily.
So 2014 Scion FRS with a molded wide body, decent conditions, needs some body work, needs an alignment. Also a misfire with cylinder 4 needs to be fixed, but everything else is fine. And this thing is just horrendous. Like all of the money was in the body kit and getting it put on there. It looks like it's on stock suspension. It's on shitty discount tire wheels. The wing probably is going to destroy the trunk.
Oh my gosh, that wing is
Like
massive.
the dual intakes, a bunch of like what is did you just go to AutoZone and buy everything they had? Like what the hell?
Oh, that ram horn intake, man.
Yeah.
Is it automatic? I didn't. Oh, it's manual. Okay. Yeah.
Like the body kit being a
Oh
selling
gosh.
point, but then showing all of the damage to it. Like it's just so bad. Like,
I mean, it is $7,000 though.
no, this is like a $1,000 car. You've got to redo everything.
Yeah, you're gonna spend 7,000 on it the first month you have it.
Like, just I don't get it. Wait, no, those aren't discount tire wheels. Those are stock wheels with hellacious spacers. Even worse. Hell yeah. Okay, I need to get this off of my screen.
Mm. Okay. This is not so much about the car, it's about something that's said in the description. Um,
Sometimes that says more than the car itself.
I don't know. I struggled on this one, I'll admit. Uh, it's got this little Focus ST. Probably came up because I was searching for Fiesta STs this week. But the reason I picked this is own the car for 2 years, only put 4K miles on it, oil changed every 6 months. So you change the oil every 1,000 miles. Why do you change oil every 1,000 miles? I don't get that.
There's got to be something wrong.
I mean, almost it just people use that as a selling point. Oh, fresh oil change or change the oil every so many miles. And I feel like he probably never changed the oil. He's probably lying. Why would you change it that much?
Why did it only get driven 4,000 miles in 2 years? That's
Yeah.
my big question. Like what's wrong with it?
Yeah. And we're saying,
I
yeah.
don't trust that at all.
So anyway, I mean, not a bad looking car otherwise, but not particularly.
I I like the ST and the RS line Ford did. I wish they would have given it more time to mature and actually develop it.
Oh yeah.
They just kind of axed it before it could actually gain traction. And then once it did gain traction, they had stopped producing them already.
Yeah.
So,
I was seriously considering a Fiesta ST this week. I was looking at them. I liked them.
uh, coworker of mine who actually lives up here now too, he had one when we were together in Texas and he beat the absolute shit out of that car. He loved every second of it.
Yeah, I heard they're fun. They're not that expensive, and yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this next one for me, I've got one car for two categories together. It's going to be the most dented and the most rusted.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're doing that, huh? I gotta see if mine's still on here.
If you don't have one, that's fine. We can move on to one of the next categories too, if you don't have that.
Let me see. Yeah, I didn't know we were gonna do all those. Um, gosh, I saved so much stuff on here. I'm ridiculous. No, I didn't think we were gonna do most in and most rusted, but I had one though.
Get that one.
Okay. We'll do that one. Do that one next week.
What do you have something for that is way overpriced but still worth it?
Mm, no, I don't think
What
so.
car that's been posted the longest?
I saved one. Hopefully it's here. Um, yeah, I do have that. Let's do that. Car that's been posted the
Okay.
longest.
So ironically, this is also my car that's way too expensive, but I would still buy it.
That sign could have worked for worse body work.
Yeah, the what I had was worse. All right, we got a 99 M3. It's been posted for 26 weeks, so
26
six and a
weeks.
half months. Um, but I love E36s, especially an actual M3. This one seems pretty clean. I get it, the miles are high, but I would just for the interior alone being this clean. I also like the white. Yeah, I could probably pay close to 19 for this.
With that kind of mileage, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's the M car tax.
I mean, for me, BMWs, mileage doesn't matter. It's going to grenade at some point, whether you do the maintenance or not. So,
Yeah,
would you
just
put a new engine into a 165,000 mile car that you expected it, or a 2,000 mile car that you didn't expect it?
I want to know the origin of people blacking out their license plates on postings. Like, don't they
Uh,
realize anybody can see those when they're driving around? Like, what is the purpose?
right.
I don't know. Anyway, just a small little rant. Okay. So I got next. Oh yeah, you're amateur hour, dude, for real. Uh, okay, I gotta step away and let the dog out. Okay, look how long that boy's been posted for.
85. Damn.
5 years. I actually was looking at this because I thought, Mazda Speed 3s, those are under a certain amount, and they might actually go up if they're low mileage. I think they're kind of a cool.
How has this been up for 5 years?
I don't know.
Well, I
Like,
mean, okay, his original price was 11K, so that makes sense, but he's come down. I'm surprised this hasn't sold for that price, honestly.
yeah, 8,500. Looks like he's got two sets of wheels because there's the factory wheels. Actually, I like the factory wheels on it better than those other ones.
And based on everything, well, I don't like black wheels in general, so
Yeah, he sent me.
based on everything I've seen on them, though, they are kind of an absolute nightmare to work on. So
Mm.
I can see why someone would not want it.
I like the first gen one a little bit better, actually.
I like the Speed 6.
The Speed 6 is good. Yeah, all-wheel drive. Yeah. Okay, check this out. This is pretty dope. For a stance car,
That
I
poor
kind of
car.
like it.
I wouldn't mind an EF sedan. I like them quite a bit.
I mean, it's a little too stance for me, but it still looks good.
Yeah, they don't look like. I think the best stance cars are the boxier looking cars.
Yeah.
Too modern of a car stanced out is just horrendous.
Yeah, I think you're right. Boxy is better. Yeah,
Uh,
I think my rust bucket disappeared. I don't think I unsaved it.
do you have a weird item?
It's another weird item.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
with the clothing, do you have just a purely weird item?
I do have just a purely weird
Okay,
item. Yeah.
cool.
All right, we can start and end on the weird items. All right. Reveal your weird item, Dylan.
Nicolas Cage pillow.
Nicholas Cage Bill. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know who I don't know who would want that, but
It was only $10.
yeah, it's sold.
Another thing I debated on legitimately going to buy.
Yeah, my new addiction might be weird stuff, not cars. Cars are too expensive. All
I
right,
preferred a separate candle just for that, just for the weird stuff.
yeah, let me see what I got a couple ones in here, so I gotta. Okay, okay. Oh gosh, couple good ones. Okay, I think I got the one I want. All right, it's not about what the sell, it's about the presentation again. So you got this extra large outside dog cage for 55 bucks, but they have one picture and they couldn't get a better picture. This guy's fat from his back or side is like squeezing out the fence into the grid pattern of it. Like, come on, like take another picture. What is your phone limited to like two pictures or something? You're out of memory on your phone? Like, take one more.
It does not fold up or come apart.
Yeah.
Oh, Illinois, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Or this was another clothing item option. People are going to pay 120 bucks for a used Carhartt jacket. I don't know, man.
I don't see that happen.
Hipsters, I guess. So, yeah, that's what I got. I wish we had somebody to judge them so I could win again, but
Yeah.
we'll get somebody in that role soon.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that
So,
added value. So we'll get.
um, you just want to keep pumping out categories for next week just to be safe, or
Yep. Yep. Let's do that. I had another one that I thought about is sometimes you catch the weird people in the pictures, find something for sale with the weirdest person in the picture.
I like that. Let's use that our opener for next week.
That's the opener. Okay.
Yeah,
You get
100%.
you get some funny ones. I've had some old guys and some Porsche Boxsters that are just like one he was in every single picture, like looking right at the camera. It was so hilarious.
This is my car.
So, all right, we'll pick it back up next week and do it again.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, Dylan. See you, man.
See ya.
Later.
Later.